Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is long overdue since my last storing PC video. It's really been a hot second and I've kind of been meaning to film this. We're going to start today with working on these mini binders. Since my last video, I've made a couple of changes with certain collections. Hopefully I'll touch on each change I've made off camera. Okay, so we're going to start with this binder. This is a new binder. But my mamamoo collection has always been in a mini binder, but I decided to put it in this one because I really wanted to have it in these nicer pages, and it fits well in these type of mini binders. I also put my Purple Kiss collection in here as I downsized it a little bit, and so it works better in a 4-pocket. But all I have is from mamamoo from their most recent album, which was incredible. A major slay as always. So I have this album PC, which I love. It's one of my favorites. And then I have another album PC on the way. This is the like QR card from the One Takes album. And then I have the One Takes PC on the way. And then I do have these two POBs, they're Apple Music. I have wjsn and monsta, so I'm going to put them here, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it like this because I still need to trade a unit for the One Takes album, and I'm hopefully will want to get this concept and I'll put it like here or something like that. But yeah, that looks nice. And then this page, I do actually have this card from this album, Guilty Pleasure, so I'm going to just put it here. And that is it for this mini binder. And then I do have just a couple ateez PCs to put away, but the cards I have are just like a couple like little non-album cards to put at the beginning. I have this, which I think is from Fever Diary. Hopefully I can trade for omgggg to put here. And then this is the summer, it says summer package or something like that. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, the summer photo book. This is omggg's like pop thing from it. So I'm just going to put it with his season greeting PC from last year. Yeah, and that's it for ateez basically. And we'll move on to the next binder. Okay, so next we have wjsn, which I'm really excited to put away cards for. A lot of the cards I have for them are going to be from Love Part 1 era or like Too Bad era, because I'm finally actually finishing that. And I do have a little bit of cards from the most recent comeback, but I haven't actually started working on that because I'm waiting for like POBs to end and for things to start like hitting buy. So yeah, let's find out where we are. Okay, so this is where album cards start, and I've basically finished all album cards, so I have all the ones for this page. So I'm going to take out all the fillers first. And here the cards are. They're the last 3 of the Yanga I needed and the last 3 Sequoia I needed for this spread. And there we go. It is finally finished. I'm so happy. This took a little too long, but yeah. And then now we have this spread, which is like actually my favorite because I just like all these cards so much, and I have every single card for this page as well, so I'm going to take out every single filler. And this is all the cards to finish this era album PCs. And there we are, album PCs are finished for this era. This is so exciting. I'm so happy to have my top 3 finished. And in the last Run PC video, I think it was the last one, I did all the pobs. I do have the replacement Junso though for right here, so I'll put that away super quick. I'm really excited to have this era done because I really have a soft spot for this era. I won my first ever like fan call and I talked to y'all about this era, which is crazy, and I kind of like keep forgetting that is real. And I just love wjsn so much. I've grown so much with them this year after seeing them in concert as well, and just love this era. And now for the most recent comeback, I don't really have much because I have not worked on it a single bit. I do have some PCs for it, and I literally don't even remember what versions any of these are, but I do have it planned. So I guess this is for the first amount of cards, and the next amount of cards, and then pops, I think, and then IDs. Yeah, I think that's how it's working, because there's like 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards, and then I'm gonna put all the units here, and then pops. Yes, okay. But I do not know which of these because I could not remember, but this is what I have. So since I haven't even made fillers, I'm just going to put them all on this page, and it'll be a like future plan for me to kind of like figure them all out and make fillers and stuff. I really need to start trading. I have a bunch of like cards that I just haven't even traded from this album, so yeah, oops. Okay, so here it is by member. That looks kind of shoddy, but everybody understands what I'm trying to do. So that will be this spread, and then the album cards on this spread, and then this is where pobs are. I actually do have 2 pob sets because the company I brought from was Make Star, but it was round 2, so it was these Halloween like PCs, and so I got both full sets, which I'm really excited about. They have so many pobs again, which is insanely insane. So I haven't even decided to even start or even know what I'm collecting yet from this era. There's a lot of different ones that I really like, and I'll hopefully like get around to figuring out if I want to get them or not, but for right now I don't really know what I want to do. Okay, so this makes so much more sense than the album cards, but these are the pop sets I have right now. But the only thing I have left is this page, which is going to be for the IDs from this era. And I have only Yanga because we only got Yanga out of all our pulls, and I think I'm gonna leave it right here just because the rest of these are just like pobs and random stuff. So yeah. And that's actually all I have for this binder, so we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the next group we're going to be putting away, which is wjsn, and I'm so excited. I actually have made like really fun changes to this binder, and I'm excited to show them. So first, if you can't already notice, I made an As You Wish collage of my favorite version, and I am so excited. Like, As You Wish is low-key my like wjsn personality. I love this version so much, and anything to do with it, I need and want. So this looks amazing on top of this purple binder. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're going to start. I'm so excited about my wjsn collection. I have so much for them on the way, like their summer photo books, and then I also have their season greeting on the way, and I'm fixing to buy their like MD for their fan meeting that's fixing to happen, and I'm so excited. So yes, also I have a bunch of cards to put away. So first, I have all 3 of Dawnwon's Would You Please cards, finally. This is very exciting for me. I'm so excited. I just now need this Urim and this Unso, which is such a slay. And now we have Would You Stay, which I don't have anything for. For the summer is finished, and now we move on to As You Wish. So I think I maybe brought this up in my last video, I can't remember, but I have decided to, I think I have brought it up, but I haven't actually done anything with it, but I've decided I want to start collecting Exy. I don't really want to do like a mini binder for them though to collect 4 members, so instead I'm going to be putting Urim in her own like spreads and trying to get a bunch of her like pobs and other types of cards, because like broadcasts and stuff like that, because it's really easy to get that kind of stuff for wjsn, and since Urim is like one of my like ultimate biases now. I'd really like to get those cards for her, and it'll just look really cute. So first, for this Yuram page, I do have like 3 different cards from As You Wish to put here. So first I have this one, which I think is like a YZY card, and I'm putting it with this concept just because the other 2 cards I have match the other 2 concepts. So I have these 2 broadcast cards, and this one's actually signed, which is so exciting. And this broadcast card, honestly, life-changing. My mind is broken. I have nothing more. This is now my personality, this card right here. Like, both of them together, beside each other, just wow. And yay! There's some other, like, As You Wish type Yuram cards I would like to get for this page. I think there's, like, one more, which is the Starship Square, I think, that looks just like this card. So it'd be exciting if I could get that. But that is this page. And then for this, I do actually have some XC cards. I have her first 2 versions for As You Wish, and I'm only missing her, I call this the telephone version, but this version, because I actually pulled it when I first bought this album, and I traded it to Sola for Melody, and then Melody gave me the Dawn she pulled, which was great and all because I love having Dawn. But the way I had XC from the beginning is really depressing, but I don't think it's gonna be that hard to get this PC, but yeah. And then we're gonna move on. I don't have anything for Neverland, but I do have some stuff for Unnatural. So this is a change I made. I put Yuram on her own page with her actual, I think this is YZY again, the POB from that. And now I have room to get maybe a couple other POBs for her. Maybe her Starship Square and K-Town. I would like to get those because those are really pretty cards. But that means I have I could put XC cards. So I do have this card for her, which is her V1 card. And I guess we're putting it here. And then I do have both of her V2 cards because I actually pulled these. I bought another Unnatural album and pulled these, which is so exciting. So yays. I love these XU cards so much. And then I don't have anything for this. I do have some Last Sequence cards. I'm actually finishing Last Sequence album card wise. So we have the Yurams. This is her album PC. And then this is her jewel case PC. So exciting. Look at pink Yuram. I'm so excited. And then I have this XC. And then I'm still missing these 2 jewel case cards, so that's depressing, but I should be able to get those soon. And then I have this card. And then these are the jewel case Starship Squares. I have seen doll ones for fairly cheap, so I should probably get to buying that, but Enso is going to take me a minute, which is sad, but hopefully I can do that. And this is for POBs, which I haven't worked on at all because wjsn POBs are so widely priced. Like, these 2 are so cheap, but then Yuram and Enso are really expensive, and clearly I want Yuram first, but then I want Enso, and then it's just way too much to find all 4, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna figure it out because I do really want to collect more for wjsn, but I have some of these units. I actually have all the ones I think I needed for this page. There we are. These 2 units are my favorite. Both of the Enso and Yuram with Yeonjung are my favorite. They look so cute. And then we have the rest of the orange units I've decided to collect. There we are, and that's actually it for this binder. I don't really have any non-album yet, but I do have a lot coming on the way, as I've said at the beginning of this binder. And all my subunits I've actually moved into another binder, which is a new change, so I do have stuff to put away for that, so we'll move to that binder. Okay, so this is one of the new mini binders I have, and I have my wjsn subunits in here. I also made this like La La Love collage for it with the Care Bear concept, and it's so cute. Okay, so basically for this mini binder, I put both Chalkamy and the black in here because I've decided I wanted to collect OT4 for both subunits because I love the subunits so much, and I love the PCs, and I just want to collect it all. And I think it'll be pretty easy for mostly the black and then Super Yuppers era for Chalkamy. I don't really know about Humph. It's going to probably take a second, but that's okay. Right now, this beginning page is just some Yuram POBs. This one Melody has right now because she's taking like a collection photo, but I just put her like little this card here, but I do need to get OT4 of this, but I don't want to leave this here because it doesn't look good, but it's here for right now. I realized I didn't put this all the way on camera. Maybe I did. I don't remember what I did with this card, but it's here now. But I'm going to basically be doing it like this. So this is going to be like the first version of Humph, and then the units that correspond. So I'm going to be collecting all of Eurim's units, and then one random unit that I just decide on. So for this page, I do have Luda, and I have this Luda and Subin unit, which I decided is going to be the random unit. I did actually pull this, so that's the one that I just decided to keep. And then I don't have any of the candy cards, which is so depressing. And then this is for the vintage cards. I do have Luda again, which both of these Ludas were pulls, so that's really exciting. And then for Super Yuppers, I don't really have anything, except I do have this Dayoung, which I pulled like a year ago, basically, from now, and I've kept the entire time. And then I do have this unit as well. And then for the black, I do have this XC. I have this Sola. And then I also have this XC. And then as well, I've decided to put my I've collected in here. For right now, I've decided to collect Ray and Gal instead of Wanyang, which I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I think I'm okay with it. Like, I don't know, collecting Wanyang was just a lot, and also I don't really want to collect 3 members. I kind of want to only collect 2. So this is what we are at right now, and I'm kind of liking it. So yeah, from the most recent era, I do have this Ray, so I was going to put this here, and that's all I have right now. I did keep this Wanyang card though, because why not? Also, I know it's a backwards age order, but they make a heart here, so kill me for it, but it's cute. So yeah, that's it for this little mini binder, and we'll move on to the next group. Okay, so the next group I have is Cravity, and I have a lot of cards to put away. We are starting with this binder, even though the new, I don't want to say new comeback, but the most recent comeback, New Wave, is not going in here, but I do have a couple cards from Liberty in our Cosmos. Is that what it's called? That came out of nowhere, but I think that's actually what it was called, to put in here. Wow, I flipped to the page I needed. I have this unit, the Hyungjun and Taeyang unit, finally is mine. Here it is. Ta-da! And I do have a Jungmo Pob. I still need some of his Pobs, which is depressing. I also still need some like Serum and Mini Pobs, which is also highly depressing, and I hate that I'm that behind, but it'd be like that, I guess. But I have this Jungmo, so that's super exciting. But yeah, that's actually all for this binder. We're going to move to the next Cravity binder. Okay, so here we are with the other Cravity binder. So I did make a Liberty in our Cosmos collage to put the cover of the new album cards, which I guess is New Wave, so maybe I should make a New Wave collage to put here, and maybe put this one here, because I don't really like this one anymore, but I don't know yet. But I really like this collage. I think it's really pretty. So here we are to start putting away cards for this. I have so many because I'm crazy, as we've been to with collecting them. So I have album cards, unit cards, and I have a bunch of different pop sets that I finally got from Bayou, and it's not even all of them because I have more at the warehouse, so it's going to be a lot today. So yeah, this entire section is going to be most of my video. Okay, so this first page right here is going to be the Starship Square units and group card from buying the huge jewel case album set from Starship Square. So of course I have these because are we surprised? Not really. I'm gonna just put them like this. I don't know if I'll actually end up putting anything else on this page, but for right now this is that, and I'll maybe put some of those like really pretty holographic fillers I have here. But yeah, moving on to the first version, I have these three members. So Hyunjun, Woobin, and Songmin. Oh, I think I also have Alan. I do. Okay, so that is what I have for this version. And then for the Find version, I have Taeyong, Woobin, Minnie, and Songmin. I just realized I low-key have my top 4 for this version, which is kind of funny. Anywho's, we have the Us version, and I have Serum, Hyunjun, Woobin, Alan, and Wonjin. Okay, and now moving on to the jewel case cards. I just realized I have Jungmo here and Wonjin here, and it's supposed to be reversed, but I also have OT9 of the jewel case cards, so none of this actually matters. Here we are, all of the jewel case cards. Love them so much. I love this Hyunjin a lot, but I also like his V3 one. It's incredible. He really slayed this era with his PCs. Now we move on to units. So Songmin units that I have, I only actually have 2. I have him and Alan and him and Woobin. So these 2. I usually like to put my like top 3, so like Minnie and Songmin, Minnie and Songmin, Minnie and Woobin, and Songmin and Woobin here, but they honestly just don't match this era concept-wise, so I've decided to do Minnie and Songmin, Minnie and Taeyong, and then just Wonjin and Songmin because it looks the best. But yeah, and then the Minnie and Woobin, even though they're like my top 3, they're just going to not be on this page because it just does not look good. So I picked Minnie and Taeyong because it looks the best, and Taeyong's kind of my top 4, I guess. I have no logical explanation for this, except it looks nice. So now we have V1 units, which I have Minnie and Wonjin, Serum and Taeyong, Jungmo and Woobin, Woobin and Hyunjun, Woobin and Taeyong. So a lot of different ones. There we are for this page. I actually have a surprisingly good amount of these V1 units, okay? And then for the V2 units, I just have this Minnie and Alan, Minnie and Jungmo, Hyunjun and Taeyong, Wonjin and Woobin, and Alan and Taeyong. Okay, wow, so I only am missing 4 on this page too. I have more units than I think I thought I had. I'm kind of losing it. And then V3 units, I have Jungmo and Hyunjun, Minnie and Woobin, Minnie and Hyunjun, which I'm so excited I have because she'll be hard. And then Wonjin and Taeyong. Okay, so this one I'm missing actually 5 for, so that's kind of sad. I wish I was missing 4 for all, but that's that for the units. Not too shabby, honestly. And now we're gonna move on to the Starship Square Pops. So I have the, left and right ones, so I'll put the left one first and then the right one. Unfortunately, I don't have everyone for this pop because the shuffling from Starship just did not go really too much into my favor. Okay, there we are. I am trading for Serum right now, so hopefully I'll have that, and I just need to get Minnie and Taeyong. Anyways, on to the next. I have the Starship Square Jewel Case Pop, which, of course, I have. Yep. So here we are. They are this one, which is the V2, and they all look like they're, like, eating. I wish this was maybe a different concept, because V2 is not really my faves, but I've grown to actually, like, adore these cards, which I probably am being just blinded by the fact of how much I adore and love Cravity, but, you know, I think as a set, these cards are kind of cute. Like, just one by themselves, it's kind of odd, but I think as a set, they all kind of just look kind of dumb in a really adorable way. So, let me love it. Here we are. This is the first time they've ever had jewel cases too. So the first time they've ever even had these types of pops. It's honestly, this era was kind of like crazy, and it was like every other Starship Group level like pops, and it was a lot. But I also bought the Starship Square jewel case set, which is basically, you know, the 9 jewel cases in the 3 albums. We all knew I was going to do this. No one is surprised. This is the only group I'll ever do this for, but I needed these cards. Needed them. I honestly did not know what these were going to be for. They said MV cards, and I was hoping they would be from like a different part of the MV, but I'm not mad at these cards because they're all like the room cards they had. Like each of them had like a little set that was their room, and it's all their member colors, and I like the pose they're making. They're all like bunny poses, and I love this set a lot. Like I liked it when it first came out, but now I adore this set, and I'm very, very happy to have it. And honestly, I really bought into capitalism there from Starship, but you know, we love it. Starship really just owns my entire wallet. It just be like that, and I love this set so much. Here we are. Does me having like at least 17 jewel cases be worth it to get both of these? Absolutely yes. I regret nothing, and no one can tell me any different. Here I am. I won. I'm a winner. Here we are. Now the rest of these pages are like album pops, which I'm very excited about. So the first set we have is Market Shop, which I really wanted because these are the outfits they won for their first win for Party Rock, which was their second win overall, and I was just so excited for them. And I actually really like these cards. They're really cute, so even if these were not that, I would still want them, but they're adorable. And I was so happy that they won for Party Rock because Party Rock was that song. Like, if I have not talked about it yet, just know that it was amazing. Cravity has really upped their like music this year, in my opinion. Not that they haven't had great music, but I honestly thought that like for their first like 4 albums, like the titles were great. Actually, retrack, No One Can Touch Flame. But like, I personally think just like titles like Gas Pedal aren't really like for Cravity. Like, I mean, they did it amazing, and I still love that song, and I will blare it, and I am a defender of Gas Pedal, but I don't know, I just think that like what they're putting out this year musically fits them so much more. This like brighter concept that like people have been really wanting for Cravity for a while just has done really well, in my opinion. So yeah, they've always had like Major Slave B-sides, and they still do. Like, no one can touch their B-sides, but titles this year like Adrenaline, or like their universe song Vivid, which love that song. My number 3 this year's song from Spotify Wrapped, so No One Can Touch Her. And then also like Party Rock, which, come on, Party Rock, I don't know, they just like musically stepped up their game. They've been getting like great title tracks, and I'm so happy for them. Next set we have, also, I didn't comment on this set, but here she is. Amazing, beautiful, love, 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 all of it. But moving on, we have this set, which is the Apple Music set, and I love this set because this is like outfits from one of their dance practices, and I don't know why, but I just think this set's really pretty. This serum honestly was the reason why I bought it, but you know, they also had a beetroot set that kind of looks like this, but the serum really did it for me. I love it. This is adorable. And the next set we have, I think this is a With Moo set, not for sure, but I love this set. I think it's so fun. Some of their stage outfits, I love this song in so much. It's a really pretty set. I really like, they just match really well. There we are. And then the last set I have to put away for this video, I have more coming, but is this Soundwave set. I think this is maybe Soundwave 6, and I love this set. They're all wearing these like really pretty like regal suits, and most of them are wearing red ones, but we got a couple members wearing the black ones, and I just love this set a lot. And I like the like color tone to it. It's got like this like blue hint to it, or maybe like a grayish tint to it, even though there's some of them are wearing red, and I don't know if it has to do with the background, but I like this set a lot. There we are, and that is it for Cravity New Wave cards. I do have one singular card left, which is this Songman Kino card. So in my Kino, I actually got really lucky and I pulled Jungmo, which definitely was going to trade to Songman this era. I don't really like the Kino cards this era. I haven't really liked them any era they've had them, but we're putting it away here on this random page of stuff because I don't know what to do with it. And that is it for Cravity. We'll move on to my last binder. Okay, so here we are with the last binder and the last group I have to put away, which is Monsta X. I actually have a good number of Monsta X cards to put away, so I'm really excited about that. So the first card I have to put away is for the code, and it is Youngwon's Protocol Terminal card. And then I do have an Are You There card for Hyungwon as well. And I have a bunch of his We Are Here cards. So this one, his USA card, this one, and that one. There we are. And then I do have a follow card. It's this one. The famous Hyungwon bathtub card. I'm so excited. And then I do have this Fantasia card. As well as this Fantasia card. And I do have a bunch of Shape of Love cards. So I have his V1 card and his V3 card. And then his V2 card. This page is finished. Yay! I love that. And then I do have his K-Town For You card. And then I have both Minhyuk and Hyungwon's Jewel Case card. And the last few cards I have are just some of these type cards. So I have this one and this one. And that is all for my Monsta X binder. That is all the PCs I had to put away today. I actually had like a really good fair amount of PCs. Most of them were for Cravity, but I had a lot of Monsta X this time and wjsn, and I'm really excited for all the cards I'm going to be getting, you know, for the new year. I have a bunch of like season greeting cards and, you know, merch type cards, and I'm very excited to keep working on this collection and my WeI collection and also wjsn because I have like 0 XE cards and I want a bunch more. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!